Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. Welcome back to some more Stainless Steel on Medieval 2 Total War. We're playing as England, so let's get straight back into the campaign. We're currently being attacked here by the Moorish Caliphate. We were besieging Mercia. The battle's deployment, your enemy has sallied out forth to attack us. Christopher Parker will be leading the charge, and his son Peter. Not really. If he does have a son called Peter Parker eventually, I'll probably... that'll be pretty funny, to be honest. We currently have the King's reinforcements along with Duke. What's his name? Eustace. Eugene? Eustace. That's an interesting name. Regardless, obviously we're continuing our campaign in southern Iberia. The Spanish, the Kingdom of Leon, have taken Toledo, and funnily enough, during the end turn phase, the Portuguese and the Kingdom of Leon are at war. Now that we've pushed the Moors out, they're obviously fighting for supremacy over Iberia, even though I've taken the bottom half of it. But we've been sallied out here. Most of my allies are spawning on the other side, which is interesting. But what we're going to do is we're going to give the command to drop all the siege equipment. I think that's the best thing for us. We'll make a front line and hopefully soak up most of the charge. I might even then just send my generals around if we can't end up holding it. But we will give it a red hot crack as quickly as possible. So pro forward here. Archers as well. Actually, I'm going to have to reform that because there's a lot of spearmen there. So we'll hold it there. That'll be fine. Archers can sit just behind. And I think with my generals and whatnot, I think I'm going to flee onto the other side of the field. Because most of my armies are being deployed over here. Just to save. I do believe that his last name's Diabolus. I think he starts with P. Not Patrick. The lazy, whatever. But we'll move across. They are charging out against us, so quickly get into formation. Why the hell isn't everyone running? They damn well should be. Pushing over here.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
But hold.
It remains as such.
My archers are on enable fire at will. Aim in that cluster there. Take aim. But to save my generals, I want to obviously double up over there. Alright, start speeding it up. They are going to try run us off, I think. I'm not really too entirely sure what they're doing. Now, this is actually really good. I don't know if you're noticing this. If they manage to fall the way out, we can sneak in with my spear militia. But at the moment, it looks like they're coming back for us. My generals are taking some casualties. Hopefully not too many. But fall over with my other men. Yeah, get them on the attack. How's the front line going to hold? With a direct charge. Let's be a little bit brazen and bold. Let's engage them. Head on. Let's kill as many of them as possible. Archers, I want you to fire in the clusters, such as here and here. At least my generals will be safe. Those brave men. We're actually being pursued pretty quickly, 76%. But guys, if you still are 76 men, not percent, if you guys still are enjoying this Stainless Steel England campaign, please leave a like. I'd appreciate the support. And if you haven't subscribed already, I highly recommend you do. Right, we'll continue to hit this cluster here now. The more men we can get out, the better. But on this other side, are they actually going to the walls? That's the thing.
If we continue like this, we will smash
No. Damn, I wish I had a piece of siege equipment that I could quickly, like, flank around or something. But they are still charging quite quickly. But we've made it to safety, and we have rallied up with our other men. Probably to sit my generals on the top of this hill. But we've lost 3% to their 15, so that's actually not too bad if I do say so myself. If we could fall them back here, that would be absolutely superb. Archers, keep on with the pressure. Keep pumping them relentlessly. And we should be able to get a victory somewhat. But hold the line, brave men of England. The volley after volley. We are weakening them. But if you haven't watched this campaign in a while, you might be thinking, why the hell are you attacking the Moorish? Well, obviously for my victory conditions, I need to get a lot of regions and eliminate Scotland, the Kingdom of France, and take Jerusalem. Now, obviously because they're Catholic factions, I wouldn't actually be able to destroy them without the Pope intervening, and if I get excommunicated, well, all of Christendom will most likely rise against me, which is somewhat happening to the Holy Roman Empire. They can get excommunicated. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a crusade on there anytime soon. Yeah, get my spearmen to run down them. We actually might win this small little engagement here if we keep on doing pretty well. Most of them have fled to engage the other army here, but what are we doing exactly? Are we getting siege equipment up on the walls? Somewhat, yes. Everyone's on the attack. How are we doing here? There's a unit of archers. Hit them. Unit of spearmen. Get my archers to hit those units running away. They're nearly actually broken here. These light men-at-arms are doing quite well. But once we finished off with the Moors in southern Iberia, this is actually their last settlement. We'll push into northern Africa. Once we defeat the Moors, I think we'll probably do our surrounding tactic against the French to neutralise them and the Scottish. Still want to try to get peace with some of the Islamic factions such as the Turks. We've got peace with the Fatimid Caliphate. The only reason we're at war with them is simply because of the crusade that was called. So we've actually won. We've actually won this little engagement here with my half a stack. That is absolutely superb. Mind you, they didn't actually deploy overly the best units, but we're not quite in the town square. We will be soon. I'm hoping we don't lose any generals. That's the only thing I don't like about commanding there. But it looks like they're not opening the gates for them, which is going to be fantastic for me, because my archers are going to have an absolute field day hitting those units that are just clustering there. Or not. You know.
They have lost half their men.
Come on. No, I think I've left it too late. It's going to close before we can get in there. I think. Come on, get there. Ah, unfortunately. Well, we're going to have to get on a piece of gateway, aren't we? Have we breached over on this side? Not just yet. Now, there is a unit here. I'll be interested to see if it goes to the town square. If it does, it might be able to let us in. Let's go on for it. Go, 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 go.
Steadfast, victory will be ours.
Maybe not. Maybe it isn't letting them in. Alright. Get on the ram. But we should be able to kill their cavalry there. Alright, get my archers to shoot up and over the wall. Okay. Oh, we're in? We're in. I think. They've come out. Yeah, drop the fucking ram. Get in here now. Who are you? Oh, okay. General units coming around here. Cheers for the help, I guess. Some of the men are on the walls. But yeah, get everyone on the attack. Henry's barely hasn't lost 100. Neither has my other generals.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
Eustace. Interesting name. Weird. We've lost 12% to their 78 as well. But okay, some of my Gallo Latch units are in the field.
The enemy general flees.
Hopefully we can get more men in here so we can initiate the countdown.
Men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can
Enemy general has fallen, one of their captains, fantastic. But just look at that, we've overwhelmingly just charged in here. And we're going to officially, oh god, there's a lot of friendly fire.
My lord, our men are in command.
Go in there with your swords. But Parker here is having a good vantage point.
General's bodyguard.
Alright. Just under 4 minutes remaining. And we've finished off the Moors in southern Iberia. Clear victory. Christopher Parker deployed 1,458, lost just shy under 700. The rest of my armies, King Henry, Archibald lost under 100, but the captain deployed 2,000 men. Casualties inflicted, casualties sustained. Light men at arms 131, archer militia 145, which is good. The archers did nearly as much damage as the light men at arms. How fantastic is that? Now we've taken the settlement. We'll sack, we will not execute. But it's a shame that the Kingdom of Leon and the Portuguese had to go to war. Obviously I was allied with both of them. I actually chose the Kingdom of Leon, the non-aggressor in the fight. Mission is expired. The King of Denmark is dead. Winchester can be upgraded. Lisbon can be upgraded as well. Oh, I've also forgot to mention as well, I'll just do a save after that battle, but holy shit, guys. King Henry is still about. He is 86 years of age. 86! Obviously, it's quite unhealthy, but he's outlived, obviously, Mowbray. I thought it was Mowbray. 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 Thomasine has come of age as well. She's in England. I have her going further out here. And I want her to be wed as well. I'm thinking of marrying her off to Andrew Durnley. Mowbray. Right. Well, there's still a fair few armies here. But by the look of it, I think we've officially taken the Moors out of southern Iberia, which is absolutely fantastic. We're currently sitting on 18 regions. We need 25. We also need to eliminate Scotland and France. But that's the thing, it's a shame about medieval, you can't actually...
There will be much honor in defeating you, global infidel.
Caliphate. Jatab. Faction leader. A lot of siege equipment. Trebuchet, Mangonel. Right, I think we'll auto-resolve the battle just here, and I think I'll probably play the other... Right. We'll run them down.
Hail my king! Hail my king! Yes. Their wish they'd
7 to 2. probably a harder battle, but we lost 363.
Victory!
Rally back up.
An order. Hail my king.
Oh, probably
Yes, my hail my king.
push it against them in the next part.
As you command.
We'll build. What's the problem here? Catholic 38. Is M59. Perkin, that was his name. Let's push all these priests over here.
God's servant.
Even though
Your Highness. God's servant.
the conversion isn't quite what I wanted just yet.
Servant. Impossible. Yes.
But
Highness. God's servant.
we'll need it a lot more there.
Your Highness. God's servant.
I got some men moving to Granada. Nice little fort wall here where, well, I guess that's meant to be Gibraltar. But
Aye, sire.
Francis of Plymouth. Who was he married to? Oh, Simon's daughter. Okay, right. I might move him to Antwerp to get maybe a lordship or something. My ships are here and nearly to pick up the princess. We'll marry her off.
Ships
I'm trying to think like where I can get some
Sire, we are leaving the ships.
uh,
All ashore.
just lordships to obviously. It doesn't really matter. They're not actually going to be the lordships. I will do my lordships at the end of the campaign, but just to get some like accolades and whatnot. But I'm going to end the part here. Thank you very much for watching. If you've watched all the way through, really do appreciate it. Please leave a like to support this series on my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already as well. We're going to be continuing to push against the Moors until we've eradicated them out of northern Africa. Once we've done with that, we'll push up. We'll sit outside every French settlement. And I say that it's easier said than done. Looking at Paris here, there's currently 3 full stacks. So we're going to have to watch out for that. Also, in Scotland, we're going to have to do the same. And then over in Jerusalem, so we can hit our victory conditions, which are 25 regions. We currently have 18. We need to take Jerusalem, Scotland, and France. So we're not quite coming to the end of the campaign, but it is slowly approaching. So let me know what campaign, Total War campaign you'd like to replace after this. Doesn't necessarily have to be Stainless Steel. But, yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm going to end it here. Cheers for watching. Goodbye.